we're gonna do a really quick review here. This is just some NOCKS that I tried out. I was trying to find some new lighted NOCKS for the 2022 season, and these are some that I tried out here. These are some NOCKS that I tried online. I'll put the link in the description here, but basically these NOCKS right here, I wanted to love them because they were cheap. They're actually pretty good for like a 6-pack. They're about 50 bucks or so, and so I was really excited to try them out. They have them in different colors. They have them in like red and blue, green, I think, and orange. There's some really good things to these and some really bad things that just kind of made them a non-starter for me. Okay, so let's talk about the good stuff first. First thing is you know, they're nice. They're pretty bright. They work pretty well. Red is not typically one of your brightest colors whenever you're talking about doing stuff at night, you know, but it's overall a pretty decent color for a NOCK, right? So that's one of the first problems there, is they're not very durable. Okay, we'll get to that more in a second. Let me get one that's not broken. Hang on. So again, one of the other things that's nice about them, besides the fact that they're just, you know, sorry, this is too funny. Anyways, so basically they're very cheap, which is a good thing, right? They're bright and they've got a clear knock on the end, which is also a very good thing because the color of the LED shines through, right? The next thing that's really cool is that they have a off system. So if you're doing just target practice in the daytime, you don't want to waste your battery on it. You can just rotate this little silver knock there, that little collar, right, and that locks it out. So in this position, you can see that it goes all the way down to the throat. Okay, and then if I rotate that, it makes it to where now I can shoot it and it's not going to go off. Okay, so it's kind of like a practice mode, which is really cool because it saves battery. So instantly, let's go down to the downsides here. Okay, let me grab one of my arrows. So this right here is the Victory VAP TKO. This is the factory Victory NOCKS. I love these because they have a nice little double knocking system there. You can see that little pinch point there. So they don't strangle the string, but they come off and they lock in really good. This one's not bad. It's not terrible. You can see a little bit of a difference there. I was able to focus on that. There we go. We're good. Yeah. So you can see the difference in the two NOCKS right there. So they're a little bit different, but this one's not bad, but it works pretty good. But the biggest problem I have here is that's how far it sticks out of the shaft. So let's put it in there and I'll show you how much further it sticks out. So you can see this is the battery portion that goes in there. Okay, I'll activate it there. So it sticks out of the back of the arrow quite a bit, so it lengthens the arrow some, which is not a good thing. It's also, they don't fit super tight, and the tolerance of these is not very good. I'll grab 2 or 3 different NOCKS and they won't fit the same in every shaft, and so I can slide a new one in here, a different one in here, and it'll fit a lot tighter. So I had a pack of like 6 or 12 of these that I got, and some of them work really well and some of them don't fit. If I put this in there and it doesn't fit, then what I'll do is I'll take this out and I'll put another one in there, another one of these NOCKS. And I think it's just because there's a variance here in that inside part of that collar, where I guess in the battery goes down in there. But it fits a little bit different in every arrow, which just shows that there's a tolerance issue there. Okay. Third thing, as you can see, I literally just ripped the head off of one trying to turn it off. Okay, so that's not a great thing. So they're not super durable. I've already broken a few of them. They work well at night, which is fine, but like I say, none of it matters if you're going to be breaking NOCKS, and you have to buy new ones anyways. Alright guys, so we're just going to test these NOCKS here real quick. I've got these on the back here, and I'm just going to fire some shots at the target over there. So let's see how they look at night here. Let's see if I can see the point actually. Barely. Recording down there, of course.
Now I am.
Okay. Barely touching it on there. I usually like to happen after the shot, but it's fine. Alright, got one more. After this. shot real quick. Alright. Take a look. Carson. Alright. Alright, and you can see those things glowing pretty good on the camera. Green flashlight helps too. Alright. We're walking down here, it's about 33 yards, I think that shot was. Yeah, I definitely need to change something on my own. Look how far right I'm shooting. Oop, there we go. So, yeah, the glowing's pretty good. It's a little inconsistent. You see I got one of them that's a little bit less bright here. Oh, hey, there you go. I just touched it. Once again, Carson. So, one thing I don't like about these two is I ordered these specific for my arrow shaft here. They are a little bit too loose for my comfort, so I can easily just pull that out with no effort here. You can see how sometimes it makes good contact, sometimes it's bad contact. It's kind of inconsistent, honestly, so it's a little frustrating, but I mean, overall they work great. The arrows fly okay, no huge complaints. Turning them on and off is really easy. I just hold the end of the nock there and pull it. The other thing I really don't like either is that you see how long they are? It only goes that far into the shaft. So it makes it easy if you're going to glue it on there, but if you're not going to glue it, if you just like the pressure fit, and if it doesn't fit very good, it's not great. So I wish it went further into the shaft, but it's really cool that you can take the collars here and turn it so that it can put in training mode, so that now with the, if I can actually turn it here with my fingernail, sorry, hang on. It's not easy to do.
You got this.
Believe in me, person. I'm going to separate the nock from that little collar. There we go. So now once I get a little bit of separation right there, then I can turn that collar. Turn it the other way. There we go. And now it puts it in training mode, so I can't activate it even if I try. So that's really cool. That's probably the coolest thing about these. But anyways, so that's kind of been one of the biggest problems for any kind of lighted nock, is that they're not super durable, and that's a problem. Okay, we need to work on that. And I'm not just completely dumping on these, right? I want the people who make them to make them better, right? Let's make them stronger. Let's make them work better. So these are the things that I found that I think need to be worked on in order for these to be something that I legitimately put in my quiver. So again, I think they need to come down at least about a half time more, closer to that. They don't have to go all the way down to that collar, but they need to be coming close because it sticks out way too far. They break off real easy because of that. I've had several just normal shots into foam here, and they just blow up because of the forces involved in that sudden stopping. These will blow up and pop off and stuff. So again, I wanted to like it, especially since it has that little practice mode collar on there, which is really smart, and it saves batteries and stuff like that. That's another thing too. With some of the other nocks out there, like the Luminox and stuff like that, you can change the batteries in them so you can use them a lot longer. But with these, I don't see any way to change the batteries other than like literally ripping them apart here accidentally, like I did this one. And that's another thing too. Look, I just threw this down on the counter and it activated itself. I can never tell. I mean, the contacts aren't that great, and so sometimes it's activated and sometimes it's not. They just barely get bumped and they'll activate. Anyways, guys, long story short, I'm just going back to the regular Victory nocks here because honestly, I can't trust these in my quiver. It was worth a shot. We'll throw over some night footage here. If you look towards the beginning of the video, I'll show you some footage of it being shot at night. But anyways, I'm still looking. If you have any recommendations on some good lighted nocks, let me know in the comments below. And thanks guys for watching, and as always, keep defying the odds.